Hi guys, in this session we will discuss about ng-switch structural directive in Angular. This is same like switch statement in any other programming languages, which works based on selecting one options among multiple options. So let's see with an example. Okay, let's see the syntax of switch statement. I'm taking one div element. So here the syntax will be like property binding ng-switch. And here the property we have to mention. Okay, inside the switch we need to take switch cases, something like ng switch case equal to like this. So these are the cases. We can take any number of cases. Okay, so let's assume we have an example. We want to display the selected color for the user, so we want to give a drop down to the user with some colors. So whatever the color selected by the user we need to display. So let's take some property called selected color. Here I am taking selected color. We need to declare it in the class component. So selected color equal to, by default we can take some red. Okay, the default color is red we are taking, and I'm assigning that one to ng-switch case. Okay, so here you can take color names: green, so red, blue, and you can add more colors, yellow. So along the switch cases we can able to have default case also, ng-switch default. Here you can see ng-switch. Just go to the browser once, see the output. So we haven't written anything here. Let's write something like this. This is selected color is with interpolation we want to display this one, selected color. For each case we need to display this one, so that user can able to see the selected color. Here for the default we should not have any values. Let's go to the browser. Here you can see selected color is red. Why? Because we have taken default selected color as red, and it is evaluating each switch case, and it is entering into this one, switch case equal to red. So this is selecting, this is displaying. Okay, so let's do something like taking some select box, select input, add two-way data binding for this one. So ng model, we have discussed two-way data binding in the previous sessions. So for this two-way data binding I am assigning this selected color. So let's take some options. Option value equal to, you can give yellow, copy this option for the multiple times, yellow, red, green, you can write green, and what is the other color? Blue. So blue, you can copy this and paste it here, blue. Here you can see. So when we select from this select drop down, the selected color will be displayed into this switch case. Let's go to the browser. Here you can see the default selected color is red. So let's select green now, and you can see here the text is also modifying green, blue. When you select blue, the selected color is blue is displaying. So here you can see the switch case. Like this is the syntax of switch case in Angular, ng switch with some property binding, and we have to give some property, and these are all the cases. If you don't have any value inside this select box, at that time you can go to the default statement, CLE. Okay, here I am going to select. Here you can see selected color is empty, it is getting. Why? Because the value is not there. So as it is two-way data binding, this value will be sync with model and view. So when you are making this one as an empty, it will go to the switch default statement. Here you can see one more time what we are doing here. Let's assume our requirement is we want to display the selected color for the user. So we are giving one select drop down with some colors, and we are taking selected color as with two-way data binding. ng model is the two-way data binding. So this variable will be in sync with model and view. So when user selects a particular option in this select drop down, that will automatically be synced to this values switch cases. So this is the expression, and these are the switch cases. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see in the next session.